Welcome on back, everybody, to Ku5ogrande. I am having an absolute blast. The 5B matches, the ones that don't count because they're already eliminated, are still a lot of fun because we get to see games that you would never expect for the tournament. Because guess what? They don't count. And what's better than Mega Man? It's whatever this next GM has. You know, I still had a blast with that ROM hack, but it was so bad. Welcome on in our next GM, Tristan. Tristan, you expect Xandra to give Mega Man? Yeah, pretty much everybody already expects that. Hello, Tristan. Hello?
Hello.
Ah, there you are. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, how are the players going to be doing?
You know, I think they're going to have fun. I don't think this is a particularly painful game. I think they're going to enjoy it.
I actually think this game is a blast, okay? I'm trying to remember if I played it or not. By the way, there is going to be some strange pee/crotch humor in this, FYI.
And
because
butts.
Is there flashing?
Okay, in what definition do you mean flashing?
Oh my gosh, I meant the lights.
No.
Okay. But the other definition, I assume so. People are saying, oh no, in chat. Yeah, and I agree.
Oh
no, indeed.
Oh no.
In fact, the name of the game is Oh No. Chat, y'all make me happy, okay? Y'all are perfect.
Yeah, so to actually put a point on the half of a content warning we're giving here, there's some butt humor. The opening cutscene has a pee joke in it.
It actually makes me more uncomfortable. Yeah.
I think it still fits in the channel. Just
same,
yeah.
But I really, really dislike pee humor. But I'll deal with it, okay, Tristan? Just for you.
Oh, I feel so special.
Yeah, it's like, it's not everybody who I'll sit through pee humor with. No, it's you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is a very game, and this definitely fits into Ku5ogrande. However, I think everybody watching is going to have a fun time because the music in this game is really catchy.
It is. I just want to make sure you're aware that we did have a last-minute change in who's doing audio. I want to make sure you saw that.
Oh, I saw nothing. So who's doing audio?
Flynn is doing audio.
Ah, Flynn. Okay, cool. Did you get pronouns as well?
Yes.
Because I certainly missed that.
Yeah, I put it in the chat, and then people started talking about other stuff, and it got flooded out.
Oh no.
I will just resend it.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. Just ping me so I know exactly where to look, and that will work. Oh, well, everybody, Ku5ogrande is a bad video game tournament, and, you know, based off of what you saw with the Mega Man ROM hack, you pretty much understand what's going on. With these matches, because the people are already eliminated from the tournament, we invited some of them to come back and play games that generally would not make for good Ku5ogrande matches. In general, they tend to be much of the more light-hearted games out there. And this game, I would definitely say, is light-hearted, is fun, but oh boy, it's a little bit bizarre.
Just a little bit. I really adore this game, but it is a lot to take in.
Yeah, that's slightly underselling this, let me say.
There's a lot in a package here.
Tristan, you know exactly what you're saying, okay? I'm just saying. There certainly is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm breathing, because we're not gonna have much time for breathing. This is high action, suspense, drama, a lot of walking.
Really good music.
Yeah, actually, it's I really enjoy the music, and I really enjoy the gameplay as well. But you will quickly see why this does not make for a normal, traditional Ku5ogrande match. Don't worry, you won't have to ask any questions as soon as you see it. Justin, do you remember this game? Oh no? I don't think he does. That's probably for the best. Yes!
Also, as far...
Oh, he remembers it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, all he had to do was the walking animation for me, and yeah. Because everybody after this game, you're going to be walking exactly like the characters in this game.
Heck yes. Also, as far as starting the match goes, there's a 2.5-minute unskippable cutscene. I have no idea what's happening in it, so everyone just enjoy it when we start, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on getting all of the streams up and live. I see most of the players, but I don't see one of them, so let's see what is happening.
Yeah, they had to go reboot or something. We'll see when they get back, if they get back.
Okay, hopefully. I've got patience. You know what I don't have patience for, though? People who are not submitting to Big Bad Gameathon. Because the submissions end at the end of the month. I do a little bit of the game review, but Kowal is honestly the champion of that marathon. At least, that's what he feels like. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at butts for a second, because that's what's coming up on this game.
Good.
Yeah, I know, right?
Also, just to... for the sake of accuracy, I guess, I wanted to clarify that the BBG runner who did Rockman Overdrive was Eldra, not Yagamoth.
Yeah, I know. I know now.
I just like giving the right people credit. I'm sorry, I felt obligated to correct.
Yeah, definitely. Like, part of me was thinking, was there a second run that was Yagamoth? Like, people keep saying Yagamoth, and I said the other name, Eldra, but I don't know. Why did Yagamoth get the credit? You did nothing, Yagamoth.
Rockman X, which is another completely different breed of problem that is amazing.
I mean, it still is a problem. It still is a game, but yeah, okay, thank you so much. Honestly, people who do the work and play the games, you should definitely get the credit. So thank you, Tristan. And Eldra, if you're watching this after the fact, I'm sorry. It's just that I had no idea what I was talking about, like always.
This is a constant state of existence for me. It's all good.
Yeah. Same here. Blame Tristan. I don't know why we would blame you. Like, you literally had nothing to do with that. But it sounds like a good thing to do. Okay. We are almost on to the game. Let me turn up the audio.
I really love the music in this game. I've said that a few times now, but I can't stress it enough. It's just a constant string of bangers, and because of the gameplay content, there has to be good music.
Okay, I'm gonna ask them if they are set. And are they playing all cutscenes?
You can't skip them in the first playthrough, so yes.
Oh.
That's largely why this wasn't going to work in Ku5ogrande, is it's like 15 minutes a cutscene, depending on how far you get.
I'm letting them know they can go ahead and start in the menu. Like, we've seen enough butts. Okay. Let's see, Sabusa is ready, Flynn, Hatman, and Takaru are all ready. Everybody, I think you know what you need to spam. apparently, oh no, coming out of butts.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else related to streets, yelling, butts? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Because we are doing the countdown right now. Best of luck, players. Go, have fun. Woo. Oh, I'm so excited.
I've been trying to get this in a match for 2 years now, and either I had racers who couldn't download and run PlayStation titles, or I just had people who had seen it. So I'm glad to have this in.
As soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer.
Well, you've got about 2 minutes of cutscene before we get there, but it's all good.
Yep.
Also, we go in immediately on the strange content, so...
Yeah, so it looks like we may have a really slow emulator at the top left. Though that's a butt, okay? Everybody, that's a butt.
Game streamable? Yeah, absolutely. It's fine.
Yeah, I just want to clarify for everybody, it's a butt. This has been on BBG. You might not want your kids to watch it, but yeah, we'll have to see.
I also want to reaffirm that I have no idea what's going on. I don't speak Japanese, and if this is actually far worse than I think it is, I apologize in advance, but I think it's okay. It's just a little silly humor.
Oh, yeah. By the way, we have had similar games on Don't Make Us Bored as well, which is on my channel Tuesday nights. You can also submit to that if you have a showcase or weird game or fun game or bad game. I'd love to see it.
I think my favorite thing about this is most of the racers chose not to do a control test and instead verified their controls in a different manner, so this could be a surprise for them. Meanwhile, the racers are talking about how their day is going.
They're asking what is going on, and yeah, we're just gonna let this play out. This is a game. Oh no, my pantsu. Yeah, exactly. Okay. We're through the first cutscene. Let's get to the stage so I can start the timer.
Okay, so the game in general, I basically told them nothing. I told them the D-pad moves, circle jumps, and triangle changes your formation. That's all they know. This is a walking simulator. You auto-scroll. You have infinite lives. So in a race, it comes down to who makes the fewest mistakes.
Yep.
And the idea is you need to move around, jump over things, switch your formation to fit into specific positions, and if one of the characters scrolls off the screen, you die. And that's it, really.
Game over. Yeah, that didn't last too long for Flynn Church. Not surprising. I mean, not knowing controls can definitely make this a little hard.
Okay, it's more of a sauntering simulator than a walking simulator.
I love it. It's so weird. But the music
really
is amazing. The music's so good.
So aside from that, you have a health bar at the top. The way that works is as long as you don't run into anything, it's fine. But as soon as you take a single instance of damage, it will begin ticking down for the rest of the match. So basically, or the rest of the level, I should say.
Oh no.
So as long as it's perfect, you have no time limit. But as soon as you make a mistake, you begin losing health. You regain health by picking up hamburgers, and you lose health by picking up fish sandwiches because the characters hate fish. I did not tell them this.
Oh yeah, if you eat fish, you take damage. So I think Takaru has already figured that out, though.
Yeah, you see a very visible drop in your health gauge if you pick up fish.
I'm gonna go ahead and refresh our top left streamer, Impa Danila, making sure that we have her caught up, you know?
Yeah.
Now, yeah, the tricky thing is that you control two characters, essentially, the formation that is going on, and you got to make sure that they both are able to get through obstacles. Later levels do change up this rule a little bit, by the way, so, you know, it works for one level. Who knows about the future?
Yeah, you actually start getting more characters in your formation, and that results in the formation changing when you hit triangle. So I think it maxes out at 4 or 5 characters. It gets really hard to figure out what to do at that point. I'm a little confused about how Flynn just did water walking across a tub there. You're supposed to like splash into the water, but that didn't happen for him.
Wait, are you serious? Ah!
Yeah, something weird happened there.
Well, good job, Flynn.
We have our first mini game on Takaru's screen. I did not tell them how to do this because I don't know how to do this. You have to, I think, just mash the button indicated. However, it doesn't matter. It is purely for bonus points. You can't lose, you can't be sent back, and there's a hard time limit on it. So I figured just not tell them anything and see what they do.
Oh yeah, they can figure it out. I mean, if they manage to do it, sweet. Takaru Impulse is saying that they unironically love this game, and sort of my thought is I hate the humor, but I love the game. Because the gameplay is so out there, there's no other game like this. Okay,
so
Takaru dancing.
Wolf has confirmed that it is just mash the buttons indicated in order.
Okay. By the way, Impa Danila at the top left is struggling a little bit with this river section, and I can't necessarily blame her. It's... I don't know. This game is a little bit tricky.
It is. It looks very simple, but you can die in so many ways. Like, Impa just had one of the two characters in the formation fall in a hole, and that's just an instant game over.
Yep. Does Impa know about changing formation? Like, she has to already, right?
I did, like, the only information I gave them, and it was at the same place where I told them how to set up, was what the buttons do, so I would think so?
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
She does. Oh, but unfortunately, you have to get both characters over the hole, and they both jump at the same time. A little bit difficult. Yeah, the infinite continues definitely makes this a little bit more forgivable.
Yeah, so that's the other thing, is you don't have any way to control a character individually. You can't move them further apart, you can't pull them together, you can't make just one jump. Your inputs do everything to all of the characters you have available to you. You can squeeze the formation together a little bit by like shoving one of the characters against a platform or something, but as soon as they're not wedged up against a wall, they will very quickly move back to where they should in the formation.
By the way, it looks like Flynn may have accidentally picked the wrong option, so I apologize, everybody. You get the first cutscene again.
Oh no.
Not my fault.
Probably should have expressed that that particular question is, do you wish to continue? So over on Takaru's screen, we now have 3 of the siblings, I suppose, in formation.
Indeed. Chad is already suffering. Impa Danila onto the dance. And she's actually asking in Discord, what is going on in this game? And my answer is everything. There's just a lot. This is a very game.
This is extremely game.
Oh, yeah. Like, is this based off of an anime in Japan? Do you know anything about, like, why this game is?
I'm pretty sure this is just a standalone experience. It doesn't have any other media associated with it. It's just weird.
That's strange. But, okay. This game exists because Japan? I mean, yeah, that's true, too.
I still love that when I discovered this, I discovered that it was Slow Beef had done a playthrough of it and uploaded it to YouTube. And I think the main thing I took away from that is just him asking with this, like, dead inside but exasperated tone, what's with all the packages?
Like,
And
seriously.
it's like, as soon as I heard that, I knew I had to get into Ku5ogrande somehow.
Well, congratulations. Yeah, it's here. Like, I know that I've seen it either in BBG or something else at some point, and I don't remember when. Did someone make me play this?
I showed it to you last season because I was trying to get it into a match last season, and we had to talk about some of the content.
Oh, yeah. You were like, you know, look at these butts, look at these crotches, is this okay? And I'm like, well, as long as we give... Oh, because Essentia was going to be in the match, and I was like, as long as you give an option to nope out due to the content, and she was like, nope. Did you give them an option this time?
I let them watch the opening and decide then if they wanted to have an objection to things.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Yeah, I think that, you know, usually I try to do that if there is going to be some content that might make people uncomfortable in some ways, and this is definitely one of those games. I think that once you get past the intro cutscene, things are generally better, though.
It's a little weird later on, too. The beach level has a cutscene that's extremely which I kind of hope we get to.
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, with how Takaru Impulse is doing right now, we might get there. What is happening?
On Takaru's screen?
Yeah.
Takaru lost the minigame, which absolutely doesn't matter.
Yeah, but what were they throwing?
I don't know.
Same.
I also didn't tell them how to reload saves because I have no idea how to reload saves.
Well, okay. That's cool.
Ooh, just imagine
the low
being
health indicator. I hate this. Not a fan. It's very loud. Game over? Oh no. It happens to everybody. You know, this game is actually pretty dang hard.
It is. And there's definitely a lot of commentary in the match chat on how much cutscene there is, but you have experience with Ku5ogrande races with a lot of cutscene, don't you?
I mean, when it comes to 5B matches, yes, we have had plenty of those. But I got to play a 5B match, and it ended up being 45 minutes of cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved that game. That was the best.
I was a fan of that match because it was just the most amazing troll.
It was so good. I love
Flynn
that
is
I
having
looked up
real trouble with this broken bridge, and I don't blame him.
Yeah. I looked up the game Oh No, and it looks like there was a Commodore 64 game in 19 '88 or something that came out called Oh No, so this isn't the first game to use the name.
No relation.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Gonna say, yeah.
Have you ever just walked down the street like this with that saunter?
You know, not when people were outside, no. Usually I try not to let people see me do dumb stuff, you know. Like, yeah, we have Ku5ogrande, but you're only hearing the dumb stuff. You're not seeing it, and that's good. It's really good. Flynn is on to the minigame. Minigame number 1.
Such a fever dream.
This game is absolutely a fever dream. That's all this is.
The minigame on Stream Hatman's screen there is supposed to be some kind of like DDR style thing, but I could not identify where you need to hit the button.
Yeah, it looks like Impa Danila is kind of getting it on occasion, but I have no idea when you're supposed to hit it. Whatever, if you lose, you move on. It's fine.
Yeah, it has absolutely no impact on anything. So, whatever.
So what I'm seeing, by the way, is that the developer of this game is Asmic Ace Incorporated, and they also make film as well, from what I can see. I'm not sure if they had any great games, but other things that fall into this, they made Air Diver for the Genesis. Oh, Altered Beast for the Famicom. I actually really like that version because it's bad.
Well, Asmic was the organization that used to be Wolf Team, who was responsible for some really jank.
Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh. They made the Lupin 3 game for GameCube. Interesting. Paladin's Quest for the Super Nintendo.
Uh-huh.
Super Hydlide for Genesis. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love with Asmic now.
Oh, that's Tri-Ace. Okay, whatever.
Okay, so yeah, as soon as, like, all I had to know was Super Hydlide, and I'm sold.
Yes, RBW, that was made quite clear. Oh no! Takeru missed the trampoline and just got smashed against the stage dais there.
It happens. Happens to all of us. Happens to me. Yeah. So yeah, other games that are in their repertoire. Yeah, Altered Beast for Famicom, Megalith, Paladin's Quest, Lock On, Sid Meier's Civilization. What? Which version of that? There are a lot of ports of that. Amiga, no. PlayStation, maybe they did the, yeah, they did the PlayStation version. Okay, they published that, good. But, yeah, it's kind of surprising. There's not too much information specifically about this game, but they did work on a lot of various games, and I love it.
So a couple of the racers have taken to staying in the vertical line formation more often than horizontal, and that's kind of a dangerous play, because in the horizontal line, you're able to keep all of your characters pretty much even with each other, and when you're in the vertical line, you can just very easily get one stuck in a way that you can't fix, and they get pushed off the screen and you die. So in general, I found the best strategy is to stay horizontal unless an obstacle absolutely requires not.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I'd agree.
Takeru has another stage down, another minigame.
Very nice. Oh no, the tower of people in blue outfits. Time to dance!
I have no idea. I guess this is just mash, right? It's the dance again.
Yeah. By the way, in chat, in Discord, they're talking about this. One person asked, is this Pepsi Man? And I'd say essentially it's Pepsi Man Pro. You know, it's an upgraded version. Definitely more difficult is what I'd say. Oh, Takaru is gonna get this minigame. Look at this combo.
Yeah, that's a heck of a combo. And I would say this is Pepsi Man without the speed. Oh no, so Stream Hat Man apparently accidentally said no because they were mashing really hard and accidentally selected no, don't continue somehow.
Yeah, and I think Impa Danila or Sabusa did that as well.
So, like I said, I don't know anything about this menu. I don't read Japanese.
Okay, I'm letting Impa Danila know that bottom is continue if they saved.
Okay.
Yeah, guess what? We get another opening cutscene.
Well, my gut reaction that this wouldn't have been a great game for an actual match with stakes seems to have been correct.
I think I would agree. Well, luckily the stakes are low when it comes to this match because none of them are in the tournament anymore. They've been eliminated, and because of that we get to subject people to things that would not be in the normal tournament. Like, I think this game is brilliant.
I just want to point out on Takaru's screen, the cutscene here, you got this guy in jeans, and he's got the same thing going on as, I don't know. What is this game?
Yeah. Oh, I like the lion on Takaru's screen, though. And also, why do you get clones joining you? Oh, the music is so good. They're brothers, not clones. Brothers are clones. What are you talking about? Oh, in Discord, they're trying to figure out the deep lore of this game, and one of them says, their light looks like a 2. Does that count as lore? And Takaru and I replied at the exact same time, sure.
Sure, whatever. We'll go with it. That's more than we had before.
There's our lore, number 2. You know, 2 is... Oh my gosh, the tigers. Paper tigers. You want to watch out for those. Ooh, the dancing monkeys, they're kind of evil. Oh, that is a game over due to monkeys.
Yeah, everything that moves in this game is actually just a 2D paper sprite like Paper Mario. You don't get to see it often, but every now and then one of the characters running around on the screen will turn around and they're completely flat.
Mm-hmm. I really like the aesthetic, though. Okay, and I would say that the art has actually aged pretty well when it comes to PlayStation games, and it's because it's stylized.
Yeah, the PlayStation games, especially the early PlayStation games that tried to be as realistic as the hardware allowed, aged very ungracefully, but games that embraced the technical limitations did a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Takaru no longer likes this game.
Yeah, I'm not letting him take it back, though, okay? He still likes it. Too bad. Don't listen to him after the match, because he's a liar. He loves this game.
I don't know. I can't play the original Gran Turismo and not think all of the lighting specular effects are just like transparent gushers, like the candy.
Oh no. Let me take a look. Gran Turismo. What was it on?
The original PlayStation.
Okay, going. Let me see. I see no gushers. Where are the gushers? Man. Little bait and switch. I was promised gushers and I see cars instead. Typical Tristan lying to me. How could you? How could you be a liar?
Quite easily, actually. It's a little disturbing.
You know, I feel like... I don't know if I'm a good liar or not. It might depend on what it is.
You do improv, right?
Yeah, I do improv. Does that make me a good liar?
Lying, really.
Have you seen Michael Scott in The Office? Okay, he does improv. Agent Michael Scarn. He also shoots everybody in every improv scene, so I don't know. He's not the best liar in the world. But yeah, I love acting, okay? I think it was until high school I had no idea how to act. And then I started doing improv, and I probably still didn't know how to act, but I at least learned a little bit. And then finally, like, especially doing improv in college, and yeah, I got good. I got good. But lying.
Parker just got to the roller coaster section where you end up in horizontal formation and can only lean to the right and left, and you have to pick up hovering hamburgers.
I love it, though. It's just a bite-sized change in the mechanics, and my guess is you don't see that again in this game, do you?
I don't think so. And, you know, I don't recommend eating hamburgers on a roller coaster, like, at all.
Why not? I really need a good reason to not eat them.
You might, like, drop your burger.
Big whoop! If it's gonna be on the roller coaster anyway, it's gonna fall. Like, the worst case scenario, I ate a bite and it does less damage because there's less mass. Yeah, there we go. See, if for some reason there's a hamburger on the roller coaster, you gotta try to eat it in order to save the children.
I want to point out on the mini game that Tucker is on, we actually have real-time shadows here, which is, well, maybe they're not exactly real-time, but it's a neat effect.
For the PlayStation 1? Oh yeah, that is cool.
They're pre-rendered, but it has the appearance of a real-time shadow, and it's pretty neat looking.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, real-time rendering of shadows was something that was just not really doable at that time. And if there were shadows, they were like the stupid circles they have under all the characters during the walking sections. Which are fine, they're functional, it's just... Oh my gosh, the highly detailed ones, nice touch.
Yeah, they're copies of the sprites masked and reprojected onto the ground, but you did not see that often.
No. Like I said, the style for this is so good for the PlayStation 1. Artistically, this game is pretty brilliant. I don't know if I care for the story or, you know, the weird, they're sliding on water right now and showing their butts. There's a lot of butts. Their butts are so pointy as well. Can you imagine? These children go to Santa, sit on his lap, and suddenly blood everywhere.
I mean, this is not the pointiest anatomy in the PlayStation, let's be honest.
I mean, there was Tomb Raider.
Exactly.
Cheep, cheep. Cheep, cheep. Cheep, cheep. Why is there weird cheeping? This is a gym. Stop cheeping.
Is it the sound of shoes squeaking on the hardwood?
Oh, it might have been. I don't like that sound.
You've talked about that before, that you don't like squeaking sounds.
Yeah, anything that involves balloons or rubber. Luckily, shoes are, you know, it's not very constant. It's you hear it for like a fraction of a second and usually it's done. But If you just keep it going over and over, then yeah, you're dead to me. Like this game, I hate this sound. It's not quite anger-inducing, but it's getting pretty close.
Wolf is trying to provide us with plot updates, and it's just ending in I don't know.
I love it.
Apparently, the characters went to the zoo to draw a picture of a boar, and they said there's no boar here. So they went to a festival to try to find a boar, but I don't know this game something.
I'm really enjoying the carnival going on Takeru's screen. Yeah, look at them, just coming out and dancing, feathers coming out of their heads. Bird people here. Pretty cool. If I had the choice between being a normal human and being a bird person, I'd be a bird person. Probably get to fly, unless you're combined with a penguin. But then you're just cute. Okay, there is no downside to being... I don't know. If I wouldn't want to be an ostrich. There. I said it. You don't get to fly. You're ugly. And, yeah, people keep eating your eggs in order to show off that they ate an ostrich egg. It's weird.
I don't know this cutscene.
And I don't want to have eggs. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is another questionable cutscene? Question mark.
It's just really wild.
A little bit wild, yeah. That smile. I don't like the smile. Ugh. To a smile. Takeru said in Discord, I quit setting up VR and Beat Saber for this. Tristan, this is the power that you have. Takeru is looking at a crappy drawing of a rhinoceros. Okay, oh, comparing butts. Wait, what? Okay, her butt kind of does look like a rhinoceros. Okay. Yeah, wiggle that butt. Okay, poke it again. Yeah, wiggle, wiggle. I feel like... Yeah, don't do that. In general, don't do that anywhere. But if you're gonna be a jerk child, poking somebody's butt is probably not the worst thing. I don't know. Children are dumb.
Rank somewhere or two. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, considering how many times I've had children, like, accidentally punch me in the crotch, yeah, I'll go ahead and take butt poke any day. Seriously, if there are children running around and you are sitting down, you are going to have your crotch absolutely abused. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but things escalated on Takeru's screen.
Yeah, there was some butt.
Did they eat it?
No.
I mean, ham butt is pretty good. Okay, she's trying to murder children. That's usually not kosher. Well, then again, if they're trying to eat a boar, that's also not kosher. But, cha. Yeah, that's the kind of joke I have for this game. Sorry, everybody.
And now we're really Pepsi Man.
Oh, this is totally Pepsi Man. Oh, no! Yeah, don't get murdered, Takeru. Oh, watch out, the bulldog. Oh, she's killing all of the Brazilians here. Ugh.
That's the lady's husband in the steamroller, actually.
Oh, that's the husband?
Yeah, that's the husband.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
so I understand that cutscene. From the angle the kids saw the wife and the fact that she was wearing gray pants, they thought that she was a boar and tried to cook her, and then the husband did this.
jeez. Oh no. Like, I feel like the police should probably show up, okay? They need to deal with this.
Yeah,
they're not even doing their jobs. Seriously, come on.
This is a very important realization to make. This is not uncommon that the police just don't do their jobs. Anyway,
you know, if a few of these people turned around and looked at the really loud noise, that would help. You know, helps to keep you from dying. Okay, we do have one stream that is temporarily down, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and try to get it running again. There we go. Bam. You can tell it was down because it's just a cutscene. Sorry, what was that?
We kind of loop back around to Power Shovel here.
Heck yeah. Ooh, Flynn has some hoppin' music. I like the zoo music. Oh, never mind. The elephants are loud.
Yeah, most media that we have nowadays, especially comedy, only happens, the situation within only happens because one, someone doesn't appeal to an authority that should be looped in on a matter, or two, people don't communicate properly.
Ah, the monkey just murdered Flynn Church. Oh, monkey. Yeah, the players don't really understand the rhythm games either, and I'm not too surprised the rhythm games are weird. And
I don't get them either.
I mean, they're playable, they're not required? That's a lot of questions. Oh, there we go. Okay, Takaru. All of the children have survived. Good. Despite their butts stretching out constantly. I feel like if your butt stretches that much while you walk, you might want to see a doctor. Maybe 5 doctors.
Bro, please.
They probably need to do studies on you, to be honest, you know. Oh my gosh, stream happened! No! There's so much jumping. Okay, monkey, go right. Oh, nope, left is bad. Left makes the monkeys get you. Okay, Flynn managed to get through the monkeys, though. At least some of them. Oh, yeah! This is good. This is good. Checkpoint. But the pandas, oh, they're not having any of that. And looking at Takaru's screen, yeah, we get this. I don't even know what it means, so that's cool. Apparently this is spin until you vomit minigame. It's a fun one. Oh no, danger! I don't even know what's being thrown at them, but it doesn't matter because that minigame is done.
This may be the thing I'm a little concerned about.
Okay, everybody, if you don't like being concerned, then look away. So what's concerning about this?
So there is one particular cutscene that does a sight gag with, how do I put this in a way that isn't...
Do we see boobs?
There's a sight gag that involves using something as a towel rack that shouldn't be used as a towel rack.
Okay, everybody, there is going to be some phallus-based humor.
I don't remember if it's this stage or the next one.
Okay, just FYI, everybody, if you are a little bit sketchy and you have children watching, children, go ahead and leave the room for a little while, okay? Just look away. This is streamable on Twitch.
It is.
And, you know,
in Cyborg, it's after this stage, so we've got a minute.
Okay.
I want to just restate that I sent you a full playthrough video of this before ever considering using it in Ku5ogrande.
Yeah, well, you know, I've learned to stop trusting you. But then I make the mistake over and over. Okay, it looks like Ipa Danila is looking at butts now.
This is absolutely okay to stream on Twitch. It is not banned. It does not include any of the content where they flat out say if a game includes this content, you can't stream it. And it abides by the rule that if something's borderline is on screen, you have to get past it and keep going and not hover over it, which is what we're doing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would say that this still falls into PG era, or PG-13 humor, you know? It's not past that. It's just... you know, it's pushing the line for my stream, but we are still, like, on super friendly territory when it comes to Twitch. I mean, it's cleaner than the Demon Rush, and that's allowed on Twitch. I'm gonna go ahead and put that as my standard. If it is cleaner than the Demon Rush for PS4, it might be okay on my channel.
It's a good starting point.
Oh, the car just running over children. You hate to see it.
I'm gonna protect the guilty here, but one of the racers has stated this is an appropriate amount of bulge for a Ku5ogrande game to have.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. There's, like, I don't understand. He's wearing jeans. Anyway, I'm not gonna focus on that too much. Oh no!
This is how you compression injury.
Might want to see a doctor about that.
How about if it's worse than that one scene in Labyrinth, you probably don't want it in Ku5ogrande.
Oh, his crotch is fine.
You dang right it is.
Oh my gosh. Apparently I said you might want to see a doctor about that at exactly the same time Justin typed it into his chat in Minecraft in a completely different context, and I'm not sure why, but we are both talking about seeing a doctor.
Good.
遊園地に遊びに来ていたアレサとパトラが偶然見たものはオノレンジャー
Oh
の
my
舞台上で
gosh,
踊り狂うブラ
what
ザ
a
ーたちの姿だった
beautiful game.
あんたマジやばいよ。
今更言ってももう遅い。全く気にしていない大野は二人に宿題の件とイボイノシシが動物園にいなかったことを聞き、 どこかにいないか
It's my goal that everyone have fun, and I hope that everyone's having fun.
Same. I'm having fun, so you won that at least. Honestly, I think this is one of those like absolutely bizarre games in Japan that most people are not going to pick up here in the US just to play it for fun, and that's why Ku5ogrande exists. Like, people generally have fun with this game, but would not go out of their way to play it.
Yeah, that bus is on fire on Takeru's screen. Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
I also love how you have like a quarter a second of warning before you pick up a fish sandwich in this mode.
Yeah. Oh, we're on to Carnival. Everybody rock out.
Yeah, so we got Takeru way out in front. We've got Denalia is in the Vomitron, and Flinch and Church is in the Carnival scene, and we've got Stream Hat Man in the roller coaster, and I think that would roughly be where our placements are.
I think so, yeah. By the way, I love this music. It's so good. Uh-oh, watch out, fish sandwiches. Ooh, ate one. How do you only eat one of the sandwiches when they're all lined up perfectly and you're lined up perfectly? I don't understand. Oh my gosh! Flynn lived! The women didn't take him down. Always surprising. No, JK, that was rude. Wow, I'm a rude boy. Oh, watch out. Okay. Apparently, one of the lines on Ipa Danila's screen said, "I am Hawaii."
All right.
Do you know what that means?
I don't know what that means.
Can anybody translate from English to, like, English that makes sense? Because I can't.
I'm really glad we're getting some snippets of what's going on here because I was just satisfied to leave it as like we don't know what's going on, everyone enjoy, but we're getting some info.
Yeah, I know that Stream Hatman is a little bit behind, but due to accidentally going back to the main screen, it's understandable. But remember, this match is for fun, not necessarily to see who is the best player, because they've all already been eliminated from Ku5ogrande.
I'm shocked at how far Takaru has gotten. Like, the wood peg brick joke was something I was not concerned about actually making it into a match, and now I'm worried about it.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, Takaru has always been a strong player before. I think I was a little bit shocked that he got eliminated. But yeah, we're sort of seeing that with this really weird game, Takaru is strangely good at it. Impa Danila just had the father hit by a car, which honestly is not the worst fate. He's kind of a jerk. I mean, he tried to murder the children.
Yeah, so Cyborg has confirmed that the cutscene after Takaru's minigame here is where probably the most borderline visual joke of the race is.
Okay, everybody, consider covering your children's eyes if they are in the room. Plug their ears. Well, I don't think plugging their ears is going to help. Everybody be mature. Wait, how long is this going to sit up here? Well, just imagine it's a ghost. It's a ghost hovering in front of... Okay, that's all it is. No! Oh my gosh. Oh. Welcome to video games, everybody. This is what when parents said that video games were ruining children, it's because of this game here. This is exactly what they were imagining.
If this is the last match I get to GM in Ku5ogrande, it's been fun.
You're banned! You're banned!
No regret.
Okay. Anyways, the crotch towel is gone. You can bring your children back for a little while. Well, you don't have to. It's an option.
Okay, I think I've stopped cackling like a hyena now.
Yeah, still less loot than the Demon Rush. There you go. Oh no, Takaru is asking if there are worse cutscenes in other modes for the game, and apparently the answer is yes. What?
I'm gonna have to call out, like, Cyborg is the one who said there's worse in other, or maybe it was Wizard, I don't remember.
Well,
Someone
that's
said there's
special.
worse.
So everybody, if you want to get banned on Twitch, all you have to do is play the other modes of this game. Oh, apparently the second ending is worse. Huh. Yeah, Stream Hatman, by the way, able to see this wonderful cutscene. Don't worry, we're gonna see butt touching.
Okay, so there's a second mode. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, no.
Oh, yeah, Tristan, of course you're gonna give a game out that has new children. Why wouldn't you? Huh? I'm sort of getting to the point where I'm used to that.
So, I wasn't even aware there was a second mode.
Wait, you weren't aware there was a second mode?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
So what I did was I watched a full playthrough of the main mode. I mimicked the menu inputs to actually start the game, and I played through almost all of this mode myself to make sure it works and there's nothing too terrible. The existence of a second mode is news to me.
I don't know. Japanese humor is very different from American humor. And honestly, I would say that I fully support having the humor from different cultures here. You know, a lot of this stuff just wouldn't be appropriate for children in the US, but in Japan, like, maybe it's a little bit, oh, this is over the top for my kid. But I don't know if it's necessarily really too bad, like, culturally. Like, simply put, all of the violence that we have in American video games is over the top for a lot.
There's definitely varying definitions to the severity of social trespass that comes from certain things between the US and Japan.
Yeah, I think it's a worthwhile conversation when things like that happen here. You know, it's going to be appropriate for some cultures and inappropriate for others. Yeah, and the degree for how appropriate or inappropriate definitely varies. So, I don't know. I'm going to say that this was a game that came out and probably was aimed more at the teen audience that would probably enjoy this type of humor. But past that, no, it's teen humor. There you go. Maybe. I have no idea. But that's my guess.
今の状況すら忘れ、八百屋親父までもが悩ましいその絵に目が釘付けとなる。やがて王がつぶやいた。
You can't read all the text. Read faster.
この一言が
That's not how it works. I know.
一斉にうなずく一同。事情は知らない上に何の関係もないのだが、八百屋親父曰く。まあ、保護者ってことで。どうやらこの男、ブラザーたちと同じ血が流れる人間のようだ。こうして八百屋親父を加えた大野たち4人は海に向かうために高速道路を突っ走るのであった。
Okay, I'm messaging, by the way, Impa Danila at the top left and letting her know that this is the worst cutscene coming up.
All right.
Just in case. What is this music? I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, this is actually a banger, but it's a little metal for most people.
I love it. Well, everybody pay attention to the right streams or the bottom left one. Don't look elsewhere, okay? Sabusa is typing. I just see that in Discord. I'm waiting to see what they have to say. Oh no. Oh no, she said, don't worry, just my mom is watching the stream. Oh no, we are so in trouble. Oh no.
I actually feel a little bad about that.
Oh no. If that is true, I am so sorry. I am so sorry to the mother for letting Tristan near Ku5ogrande. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I mean, the game is called Oh No.
This time I'm not protecting him. Stream Hatman says he's not sorry.
What happened? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh no. Families are falling apart because of me. People banned on Twitch. People banned on video games. Just people banned everywhere.
This is true. Impa and Tucker are tied now, effectively.
Yeah, that is pretty cool to see this comeback. Okay. I really hate those stupid little sea barriers that are in the middle of the beach. Like, they don't really have them outside of Japan, but they're in every single piece of Japanese media that I've ever seen that relates to a beach at all. What? Like, are they useful? They have to be useful, right?
No.
They're wave breakers? Well, they're not doing any good being on the beach, then, are they?
Well, effectively, because I'm not Cadus and don't have the god tier ability to like measure 4 screens at once in pixel progression, I was going to go by who got to a checkpoint first. Unless Steam is like absolutely able to throw in who got further.
If anybody really wants to do that work, you know, you're welcome to. Oh, they're there to keep the beach from being stolen. Okay. Those beach thieves. Flynn is actually getting really close to the cutscene as well. I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, as soon as we get to the minigame, I'll let Flynn know, and then we can all look at the other streams again. I love this music, though. It's absolutely against the aesthetic of this game. There we go. Flynn is through. Moving on to the minigame, I believe.
This is was a full sync between the top 2 racers there. But it looks like Takaru has pulled up ahead.
Okay, there we go. Message sent to Flynn Church, everybody. Oh my gosh. It still reminds me, though, of that time that you chose a game for the GDQ channel, Tristan. And you know which game, where... Yeah, the children jump and... Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. And I would say that this is less lewd than that.
I swear that did not happen in my playthrough.
Oh, yeah.
I went through that entire game to vet it, and that did not happen. I don't know what happened.
Oh, Tristan. And that's why we're never allowed on GDQ's channel again. Actually, no. I think they might have us back someday. I think we could probably do stuff there again, but I'm completely fine not having that on GDQ's channel again. Okay, there we go. Flynn gets the cutscene. Flynn Church is typing. Yep. Is your mom watching? Send. Okay.
だがそれは妄想の翼を広げる結果となり、男っぷりはますますギンギンに冴えるばかり。もっと近くで見たい、触ってみたい、ちょっとだけなら。
How many lives have we ruined today? Just a few. It's fine. Welcome to... We're all adults around here, except for possibly the people who aren't.
I was about to say, it had occurred to me at one point that we don't have at least a spoken age requirement to enter the tournament.
It's true, but then again, I would still say that this fits into teen humor.
That's my take on it, but I'm also, like, incredibly open and queer, and sometimes I miss the mark on what normal people consider acceptable.
See, this is why you showed them the opening cutscene and asked if it was too much, just so that they could know. Just so they can know. Okay, let's talk about something else. Hey, we've got 2 people on the beach, and Takaru Impulse is definitely in the lead, running away from the avalanche. I love the Jamaican music going on while I'm watching an avalanche, okay? So good. Are we actually going to have 4 people get to the cutscene? If so, Tristan, you severely underestimated people.
I did not expect all 4 racers to reach that particular area.
You're like, nobody's going to get there. Now everybody's getting there. Everybody gets the towel rack. That's right.
The hesitation there was me saying something that making its way to my mouth and the smart part of my brain interdicting it and saying, no, don't say that, and that looping about 4 times before I found something I could actually say.
Okay, I'm trying to prepare players whenever they're getting to the worst cutscene of the game, so yeah, let's see. Actually, I think that I disapprove of the pee jokes more than I disapprove of the towel rack. I gotta be honest. But I'm also very gay, so... It's my life, you know? Okay, he said no problem, so hopefully Stream Hatman has no problem. We'll have to see what's going to be the reaction. Okay, here we go.
I can't repeat that joke, but it's so funny.
Let's see how bad this is. Ah, yeah, is what he said. Okay. Oh, good. We finally had someone who likes the cutscene. Good.
It's just like, oh yeah.
Well. I can't even anymore with this. Tristan.
Okay, but real talk, are you entertained?
Well, very much so, yeah.
Got entertained by this.
We gave enough warnings to everybody. We're fine, okay? And for all those who are wondering what's happening there, go talk to your parents about towel racks. Oh my gosh. Oh, people want another hour of this. I think we're good. Yeah.
I'm gonna just say a hard no to another hour of this.
Yeah, I hope... Okay, here's the deal. I hope my parents aren't watching this, because that would get weird. They'd be like, hey, you gotta stop your tournament. Actually, I'm trying to think. I think my dad would find it funny, but my mother would not.
How close are they to the end? Tucker was very close to the end.
Yeah, this is, like, actually kind of ridiculous. However, yeah. Oh, my dad would definitely laugh at that. He'd probably also give the really look and then laugh. That's completely how I imagine him. Yeah.
Sort of, I am obligated to disapprove of this, but I'm laughing on the inside kind of situation. I live for that.
Well, yeah, if he doesn't seem disappointed by it, then my mom's just gonna, like, be angry at him. Really? Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I'll go ahead and buy my mom a new towel rack.
Yeah, so I will say, when I tried to give this out last season, it was vetoed by multiple people, and I explained everything that was in it, and I just said there's absolutely no shame in vetoing this. Actually, how I did is I don't even care why you're vetoing it. Don't even say why. Just if you've played it, say you're vetoing it. If you're vetoing it for content, say you're vetoing it. And multiple people vetoed it, so, you know.
I love that. Yeah, we generally like to give those options for people because, you know, we want this to be something that people enjoy. And what do I enjoy the most? Oh, that time when I get to say time, because the match is over. This has been a blast and a half. Oh, jeez.
We've got Stream Hatman just highlighting no on his screen. That's pretty weird in this.
I'm just asking if anybody wants to join General Voice. Obviously, the winner of this match is Good Taste.
I don't know about that.
Okay. No, Takaru Impulse. Takaru Impulse by far made the most progress here. let me go ahead and drag Hatman in and dragging Takaru in as well. Hello there!
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
I'm leaving town now.
Oh no, bye Tristan. Was your mother actually watching Sabusa?
Yes.
What did she say?
I don't know. She's in the other room.
Oh no. Yeah, tell her that we apologize with all of our hearts.
I'm not sorry.
You're not sorry? Wow. Yeah, and that Tristan actually didn't think anybody was gonna make it that far, whereas everybody made it that far.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I did not think we would make it there, and yeah.
I'm not upset. I'm just glad that I had prepped pictures to go in the middle of my stream just because.
That was
So I just
hilarious.
reached over, hit the button.
I made it a lot better.
Follow just after the cutscene, so I'm not sure what was going on there.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Well, don't worry about it. That's fine. Don't worry about it. What are your thoughts about the game, though? Let's go ahead and talk about the game overall. Yeah.
Aside from that last stage, it was fine.
Yeah. What about you, Hatman? What are your thoughts?
Well, see, I would have been fine with the game if, I hadn't make that catastrophic mistake at the beginning of the round, pretty much, where I just like, hey, I'm gonna lose 2 stages of progress just like that, and this cutscenes are unskippable, so it's not like I can actually make it back.
Yeah.
Oh, and the mini games are fine. It's like you have to press the buttons. So
You basically caught back up, though, because that beach stage is such a wall.
yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, Sabusa, I know that you were there for a little while. How was that stage?
It was bad. Really, really, really bad.
Oh no. Yeah.
But
Like, why was it bad? What specifically was the challenge there?
I think the formations. I was trying to do something, but it wouldn't work.
Yeah, you hit triangle to change the formations, right? And honestly, it cycles through from what I've seen, and it makes it a little bit difficult to actually get through a lot of those spaces. It's tricky. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, but seriously, you all did a great job. I know that this game is not easy, but I just really enjoy it. Takaru, you made the most progress through the game. You were actually really close to the end. What about you? How did you feel about the game's variety? Was there a lot of decent variety in the game, or was it too samey?
The enemy patterns and stuff, there was a lot of variety. About that beach stage turning into a ski resort and having Jamaican music, was that just entirely to make a Cool Runnings joke?
I hope so.
Really?
I think so, yes. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Yeah, it didn't need to have Jamaican music during the sledding time, but
I'm glad it did.
Oh, it was
Well,
cool.
yeah.
It was good music. Yeah, Flynn Church. Flynn, what are your thoughts about the game overall? Have you ever played anything that was remotely like this?
Remotely, maybe. I've played like Incredible Crisis, kind of gets partway there, but this is way weirder than that. It's actually, I had a lot of fun at this. This was a fun game for me, even if it was really kind of hard. That last level was a pain with the stuff you can't see. Almost.
Oh yeah.
The holes in the sand. Yes.
Yeah.
That seemed like, that it was just stealing lives from everybody, left and right. It's a little bit ridiculous. Also, Tristan mentioned during the match that when you're walking towards the camera, you do not have much time to react to the fish sandwiches that show up.
You really don't. Or that roller coaster.
I love the roller coaster, though. It's such a fun idea.
It is.
You lean left,
It's just
you
I
lean
eat too many
right.
fish sandwiches.
Yeah, don't eat sandwiches when you're on roller coasters. That's the biggest message of this game, I think. Yeah, any last thoughts? I think that we got some pretty good information about this game. Is this something that you would recommend that other people play? Flynn?
Yeah, I would actually.
Hatman?
This is the.
No.
Sabusa?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, Takaru, you're going to be the tiebreaker.
Yes, as long as you can get around janky hitboxes. And if you're watching this, you know all about janky hitboxes. So have at it.
Okay, there we go. Yes, as long as you can forgive terrible, terrible hitboxes. Okay, there we go. Sorry, Hatman. You got overruled.
I thought you meant like the entire package, because honestly, my no was strictly on the yeah, you know.
Please don't use the word package.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Intentional use of the word package here, but also intentional use of the word but. And yeah, I think that sums up why I would recommend this game. The gameplay is fine.
Okay, that's fine. Honestly, you know, we were going to have it in a previous Ku5ogrande, but the people decided that maybe what they saw in the first cutscene was not something they would want to run with, and so we haven't had it until now. With that said, don't worry. If Twitch bans you, just tell them it's my fault, okay? They're not going to ban you. You're going to be fine.
I'm 100% sure that was not over the line for Twitch.
Absolutely
I wouldn't have given it out if I had anything whatsoever.
I'm not concerned about it.
Yeah,
they didn't
same.
ban me for Franco, they're not banning me for this.
I could just go Facebook Gaming.
Yes.
Well, I think that is it for the stream tonight. One quick question for everybody. Flynn, are you streaming anything these days? And if not, any games that you're playing recently that you would recommend?
Not streaming a lot recently. I've been playing through Blood, the first-person shooter from the late 90s. And there's a remake of it. There's a new version of it on Steam that's really, really good, and I recommend it. It's like $20. It's well worth the money.
Okay, Blood. Sounds kind of gross, but honestly, first-person shooters from the 90s are almost always amazing. Sweet. What about you, Hatman?
If everything goes to plan, I suppose I'm going to be streaming on Tuesday night.
Oh yeah, because we have Don't Make Us Bored, the show that we'll be putting on. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I was sick.
I mean, it's not your fault. You got sick. It's okay.
I'm definitely feeling a lot better, though. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'll be glad to have you back.
But in all seriousness, I do a little stram on Saturday mornings called Saturday Morning Yakuza, where I play into the entire North American Yakuza releases that aren't Dead Souls, because I don't have that one and I can't stream it anyway.
Okay.
On the hardest difficulty and at 100%. So...
Oh, fun.
The problem with it is that it usually cuts into Kuso. So essentially, if you want to catch that, just catch the beginning and then go to Kuso.
Well,
like
there's no harm in having a couple streams open, you know?
Oh yeah, like or multi-Twitch that, because it's usually just going through the entire game. So in a way, because of that, I was kind of inured against this the wackiness of this. Because I mean, once you beat down adult babies, you don't really you can't really go worse than that.
I love it.
There's for Job Fiesta, sometimes I do other stuff, but it's pretty quick.
We'll definitely talk more about your catalog of games when you're on Tuesday as well. So yeah, that'll be fun to have you here. Sabusa, what about you?
I usually don't stream, but maybe just a couple of times for friends when Discord is not working.
Okay.
But I've been playing XCOM. It's going somewhere.
I've played XCOM 2. I love it. It's so good. Are you playing the first one?
The first one.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the second one. I've heard great things about the first one. I should really give it a shot. It's hard, though. I always die, and then I cry. Takaru, how about you? Anything you're streaming these days? Or if games that you're playing?
I did just build a new PC to stream, because my old one kind of got screwed up in a power surge recently. Hopefully Beat Saber. I did just get a Rift S today, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're like, or Beat Saber, and you're like, okay, we'll go and play Tristan.
I postponed I postponed setting up VR to do this. You're all welcome.
I'm sorry.
But Beat Saber, maybe DDR if I could get my arcade cabinet down here. We'll see.
That'll be fun. Well, cool. Everybody, thank you again for being here. Thank you to all the people who have followed, who have subscribed, who have named a dwarf towel rack. Appreciated. Honestly, all of you are able to help make this happen regularly. So we will be back Tuesday night with Don't Make Us Bored, and then likely starting round 4 really soon with Ku5ogrande. Let's raid Sinister 1. And I'm trying to remember what the good message was from Power Shovel, because that was hilarious. Does anybody remember? Keep ambitious. Okay. So go tell Sinister 1 to keep ambitious. I mean, Rockman 2 is hard, so he's got to keep ambitious. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Tristan, for the game. I greatly appreciate it. I had a blast. Take care and have a good afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. And I'm offline. Heck yeah.
Oh God, what was that?
Don't ask.